Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FC Dallas post-match press conference with head coach Eric Quill. We'll start here with Dan Crook from Third Degree.
Coach, Coach, thoughts on the game and particularly the assessment of the second half, please?
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. The whole half. I mean, a set play from the kickoff that everybody knows their role and you're supposed to pin them in and everybody be man for man, and how you're switched off in the first minute of a second half on a set play is beyond me. Is beyond me. And there's nobody in the locker room or to argue it. There's nothing you can defend that with. So I got to look at it hard, but I have a, it's every goal for me was a switch off, a mental switch off. First goal shouldn't have been. I mean, they had no height advantage, so we get beat to the near post because we're switched off. We get 2 goals back, turn the game back in our favor, and switch off. A switch off on the second goal where we win the ball and give it right back to them, and then they cut through us. Inexplainable how it's that easy, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. When you win the ball back, secure it, keep it. Don't give it right back. That's the purpose of winning the ball in the back half of your field, is to take care of it. And once you've done all the hard work to win it, so cheap with it, give it back, and they're able to cut through us and get back level. And then we get a big goal at the end of the half. So momentum in our favor. 3-2 at the death of the first half. 3-2 at the death of the first half. And we come out with a set play that they go from the corner all the way to goal. And it just can't happen. It just can't happen. And then the fourth goal is, I think, a product of us going quiet on each other. That's what the third goal did, was gave them the momentum and made us go quiet on each other, and we couldn't find ourselves in the second half. We couldn't find ourselves, and that's the power of goals given up. They change your psyche, and they have a way of making you doubt yourself and making us doubt each other, and that's where leadership comes in and revs the guy who's revving the guys back up, engaging each other, who wants to turn the tides as a group and understand and pick each other up. Stuff happens. You can't feel sorry for yourself, but we've got to have that leadership that's just relentless, refusing to give up, refusing to lose. Like, we need desire to change the game back. And then the fourth goal is a product of us being late in midfield, and guy gets turned. And when you're late against a front three, I mean, they're dynamic and they can, so anytime you're late in this league, and get guys faced up and really can play through lines to pacey runners, you're in trouble. And it's just, but we know better than that. We switched off. So 4 mental lapses. So it's just, for me, it's disappointing given what we did last week and how collective we were on both sides of the ball. And I thought maybe I didn't see this coming. I'm really, really surprised that this is what tonight turned into.
Coach, to get to some at least positives, Logan Barrington had 2 goals tonight. What did you see out of his performance and just the progress he's been making lately in that new role?
Look, when you score 3 goals, you should win the game. So, but defending is a collective, right? So we all have to take ownership of the type of goals we're giving up. And it can overshadow a quality night like Logan had. We're not talking. I mean, you're pointing that out, but for me, it's really disappointing that a night that a kid scores 2 goals, we're not celebrating that. And when you score 3 goals as a team, you're not celebrating that. We've got to figure it out. We've got to get back to work and take responsibility, take ownership. Certain guys, I mean, these are moments that we have to, as a stat weight, maybe we can put them in more competitive situations in training that we bring score line, whatever we got to do, we got to find the solutions, because we can't be okay with this.
We'll finish up with Nathan on Zoom.
Hey, Coach Nathan Hill with Afterburn Soccer. I know you made some additions to the team this week, including the debut from Christian Campus tonight, and of course Sam Sarver getting to move up. But there's been some questions from fans that the roster you're given still doesn't fit the way you really want this team to play. How would you respond to that?
I'm trying to play the best way to win the game. That's how I would respond to that. I'm trying to take all of the profiles we have and see and study them to the point now where it's what we have to do to try to win. And so, in these last 3 games, we should have won this game tonight with. I mean, I'm sorry, we should be 3 games unbeaten if we're really being honest, and with the type of goals we just gave up. But I've look, we were playing out of the back a lot, bringing needless errors to ourselves and score lines, and we've kind of eliminated that from because of what it does to the psyche, and so we've gone a little bit more direct because that's what we feel is to win the game, and we're scoring goals doing it. So for me, we've got to figure out why we're giving up these needless goals. Because you just scored 3 goals back-to-back game. It's not style. This is about collective communication, organization, competitiveness, fighting for every moment together, engaging each other, talking from behind, talking next to you. Everybody understanding what togetherness is when you're in the lead and what you need to do to be the winner of the game. And we aren't doing those things to be winners in the game consistently enough. We're showing spurts. Spurts aren't good enough to win consistently. And that's the frustration we all have, players included, is we are frustrated with ourselves that it's not what a team is doing to us, it's what we're doing to ourselves. And we've got to stop doing this if we're really gonna claw back into this thing.
Martin, last week coming off a clean sheet, obviously defensively wasn't as sound tonight. Same formation, but what were the changes for you?
I mean, I think lack of concentration, belief tonight. First goal, set piece. I think with the high difference, we should do way better than what happened. Second goal, I think we should close the middle. Just these mental lapses. Third goal, I take accountability. I think from that angle, with my qualities, I should save it. So that's on me. And then, fourth goal, I think space became a little bit too big, and then there was some indecision, which made him completely free. So I think that's a fair assessment. They have a good counter team, we know that. Alonso Martinez is a quality striker. But I'll take my accountability. I'm the leader of the defense, leader of the team. And I think, there's too much goals that we concede now. So, that's of course keeping me up at night. So that's not great.
Looking at the positives, scoring 3 goals, Musa and Logan are both firing right now. From your perspective, what's working for those two up top together?
Yeah, I think we started the game very well. I think they've been a threat. I think we play a little bit more direct, which suits their game. They are 2 beasts. They're good friends also. I think that helps too with their with their connection, and yeah, we know they're both lethal if they get a chance to shoot. That it's always a quality shot. So I think yeah, we just need to keep them, putting them into those positions, and then I'm sure they will be very, very great for us to have them, and they're gonna score a lot more goals and a lot more assists, and yeah, so I think they just keep doing what they're doing, especially offensively, and then yeah, we should do a better job as the defense to make sure those goals are enough for a win.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Your FC Dallas debut after a long wait. Of course, I'm sure you would prefer a better result, but what was it like going out there?
Yeah, it was it's nice to finally get my first game for the club. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, it's not the result or the performance that we wanted. So that's yeah, takes away from the day a bit. But yeah, we have a lot to work on, and I think we know what we need to work on as well. So the only thing we can do is move forward and move to the next one.
Obviously, you're quite new to the team, but watching tonight's game, what did you see going right on the attacking end, and what was lacking on the defensive side?
I think there's a lot good when you score 3 goals. I think that in most situations that can be should be enough. Defensively, it's difficult to say right now what exactly happened. We'll have to look, but yeah, it's never. I don't think anybody would say it's good enough to let in 4 goals. 4 different goals, different ways. So it's something that we'll talk about for sure. And you know, we have 2 weeks until the next game, so there's lots of time to work on things. And I think we have. I think it's 10 games left, so we need to really really push now, ourselves, each other. That's the only way we're going to get better.
Last one, you mentioned the 2 weeks off. What's going to be the focus for you and for this team in that time?
I think it's just about how to put each other in the best situations that we need to find. How do we get the best out of each other? How do we push each other? How do we push ourselves? Because right now that's all we can do. We can talk about tactics and systems and positioning, of course, but at the end of the day, it comes down to looking at yourself. And I think if everybody looks in and finds what their best level, we're more than good enough to play with any team in the league, and that's what we need. That's what we want to do.
Obviously, a tough result at home. Attacking-wise, scored 3 goals, but defensively gave up 4. What went right on the attacking side? What's lacking on the defensive side?
Yeah, Spanish, yeah.
Yeah.
Desafortunadamente no, bueno, estamos mal plantados como equipo y ellos aprovecharon. Y bueno, estamos muy enojados y emocionados con este resultado, pero bueno, tenemos que seguir adelante.
2 weeks till the next game. What's the focus for that time?
Bueno, ahora tenemos que ver el video, estudiar, a ver lo que podíamos hacer mejor, y sabemos que, bueno, estamos recontra enojados porque no podemos perder en casa tantos partidos, sabemos eso, nuestra hinchada está frustrada como nosotros, y bueno, ahora tenemos 2 semanas para preparar.
Cool. Appreciate you.